What'd you feel like you got out of that? I didn't know if you like to make statements.
No, 'cause I might go off on a tangent, who knows?
Oh,
No,
please do.
we're good. Go ahead.
What'd you feel like you got out of it?
Getting guys' legs on the floor for the first time, getting to play like 7 or 8 minutes in a row. And then we'll have good tape to clean things up and just trying to get a little bit better. That's probably the main thing. And just watching different guys and see who, we still have to make cuts and stuff like that, so you're always evaluating. And I'm sure Daryl and his group is evaluating, and it's a good start.
You ran all that pick and roll in the first half, and at first it was a lot of threes, but then you were starting to get stuff.
Yeah.
Besides that, was that something that progressed?
You'd have to probably ask them because they could guard a different way. We're going to run the same stuff, and hopefully if we execute it right, something's going to be open. I can't tell you what. They want to cut off the middle, we should get a lot of threes. They want to take off the threes, we should get a lot in the middle. So, and they're filling their way. The players are filling their way around. I thought the effort was really good. The spirit's good. That's the main thing right now.
Did you like the ball movement?
Yeah, they had about 22 assists first half, if I'm not mistaken. And you can tell they like each other, so they do share the ball, and it's fun, and they're rooting for each other. That's a key.
When you talk about evaluation, are you concerned with personal groupings at this stage, or is it too early to get around?
No, you look who will be a good starter, who comes off the bench, who plays with who, and we'll try different things on Tuesday. We'll try something different over in China. We'll try something different just to make sure that we don't. Every coach I think has an inkling of what it should be, but doesn't mean it is. And you just try to look at it, evaluate it the best you can, and then season starts, and it could change even during the year. But for right now, we're trying to figure out opening night what we want to do.
Coach, James played the most minutes tonight. Did you go into the game thinking he would play that much, or did he say like, hey, I can go longer?
Well, he was supposed to come out and he goes, I think I'll go 2 or 3 more minutes. I go, okay, so he has that right. He knows his body. He knows how he wants to get in shape and stuff. He loves to play, which is terrific. I mean, you have players like that. He would play all 48 if you let him. When we practice, he practices all the time. So he loves the game, loves to play, and he's earned the right to to fudge with the minutes a little bit and however he feels. And I mean, our overall goal this year is to get him down. We've talked about we want him to get down. It's easy to say it, and then it's a little bit more difficult when you're in the heat of the moment. But hopefully we can cut his minutes off.
And you used a lot of different lineups tonight. Was that just so everybody?
Well, we just got
a
a lot of players, and we're just trying to see everybody. And I wanted to play Sam some at the 4. And he is 6'9", and that might be a nice position for him. I wanted to see KJ. He's had a great camp, so you want to see him. Corey's played well. We've had a lot of guys play well. We've got a lot of players out there, so I just want to give everybody a look and enough minutes. It's hard to play in 2 or 3 minutes. Try to give them like 5 or 6 in a row. At least they can kind of feel comfortable out there.
But not so much specifically, just so they could play with Harden.
No. I can play with Harden, so it's no problem.
Nene looked really energetic.
Who?
Nene.
He looked good, didn't he?
Yeah,
Yes, he did.
do you go into this kind of thinking about a minutes cap for him to kind of maintain that level of energy?
Well, that's a big concern, is just how can we keep him fresh all year? How many games can we squeeze out of him and make sure that we don't overuse it? Because, again, when he's feeling good, and he's one of the better centers in the league, he's good. And the biggest thing there is just make sure he's okay as we go forward.
What do you think of the athleticism of KJ? I'm sure you see that.
Wow, that's pretty good. It's pretty easy to draw a play up for him. He's got some stuff. He's had a really good camp. He shot the ball really well, and that's his game. It's athleticism. He just has to understand how he needs to become our best defender. If he really wants to carve out a great career, become the best defender on the floor, hit threes, and then use your athleticism, get rebounds, block shots, and all that. But you can. I mean, he easily can. He's got all the tools. Just now he's got to put it together.
Coach, I know you mentioned it's not really a battle at the center position, but how'd you feel that Capella did compared to
I
Nene?
thought he did okay. I just think that Clint, again, has to get used to playing. And he was running in mud a little bit after a couple minutes. I thought he loses energy a little bit too quick. And he's got to build that up, and he's got to run through. He can't, I'm tired, and then kind of run in mud. No, tired is not, it shouldn't be in his vocabulary. He's got to go. And I'll watch him, make sure we get him in and out, and not over-abuse that. But he has to fight through having a small tank. He's got to build that up. Now his next step. Everything else he does okay. He gets in trouble when he's tired, and then it slows down.
The Rocks beats the Sharks tonight. So what's your advice for the Chinese to improve their skills?
Ooh, man, you're asking me to, you know, there's some players. Number 10 was he's got some skills, and we had Joe Chi over this year playing with it. He's got skills. So there's a lot of them. They have skills. They just got to keep playing, keep improving, keep getting better, keep taking a lot of the roles. You know, I played in Europe for a long time. We'd have 2 Americans, and sometimes the Americans would take over the whole game. Can't do that. You know, the Chinese have to find their role and develop and keep going. And but there were some kids that can play, no doubt about it.
Thanks.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.